Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Have a Pint. Today we have Samuel Adams Holiday Porter from Boston Beer Company from Boston, Massachusetts. It says it's American style porter, but in the description it says British, so I don't know. It's a decent porter, I know that. 5.9% alcohol by volume, 40 IBUs. It gets an average rating of 3.35. It's been rated 27,713 times. Oh, there's the clause again. The description reads, a traditional British style, robust and full-bodied, introduced as a member of the Winter Classics mix pack in 2004. Which would have been about 5 years before I started drinking. Samuel Adams Holiday Porter, with its rich malt complexity, has become a favorite among our winter seasonal brews. In total, 5 varieties of malted barley are used in the brewing process, including a variety of German malt called Carafa. The Carafa gives our holiday porter its smooth, robust malt character. Add generous portions of imported hops to the mix, and one has a brew that is both robust and is highly drinkable, and high in drinkability. I do remember still enjoying this a lot last year. This one's going to have a good amount of head, too. Hi, little lady. We'll get this. We'll get it. We're almost there. Almost there. Keep an eye on that side for me. Oh. You can certainly smell it from here. It didn't pour down on that side, did it? Nope. So, got nearly 3 fingers of head. It's pretty dark. It's not black, but it's pretty... You gotta... If you're gonna be on me, just like a few minutes ago, you gotta keep the claws off. Full disclosure about the last one, Boston Lager. It was a drain pour. Took a few sips after the video and I just couldn't finish it. It's not a bad beer. Honestly, it's not as bad as what I'm making it seem. But it's just, for where my taste buds are, it's bland and boring.
Oh, what's that leg doing? What was that leg doing? Oh, that leg's on the ground there, little lady.
But yeah, I still even liked this one last year. I haven't been crazy about Boston Lager for a few years, to be fair. And it's not like that they changed it, it's just my taste buds changed. It's still the same beer that brought me into craft beer. It's still the same beer that was in my fridge all the time for like 4 or 5 years. You know. And there isn't anything wrong with Boston Lager, it's just I've grown past it. Between the malt and the hop, there's almost a smoky thing going on to the smell in this. To the nose. But not too much going on in the nose. You can get that roasty malt. which is why you can get some smoked flavor to it, or smoked smell. See, I really like this because it actually it's more smoky, I think, than what I remember. And I didn't show you guys the bubbles, but it's more they're more tightly laced and smaller than they were with Boston Lager for the most part. How do you bed like that? You crazy little thing. There's a little hop bitterness at the tail end, but for most of the beer, there's just a roasty, smoked flavor to it. But it is more roasty, but there is a little bit of smoke to that. Somehow this gets a worse rating than Boston Lager, but it is too light of a body. It really is. And that costs it. If it had a little more fuller body to it, I'd honestly venture 4-star on this. 4 out of 5. But the lighter body hurts it. So, yeah. I mean, it's good. It coats the glass, but it's good.
Well, what? I barely touched. Did I just scare you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, little Aria.
She likes her neck being pet, but I must have just scared her. She didn't know how my hand was coming. Oh yeah, she likes that right there. But yeah, still not as good as I remember. I like the smokiness, I like the roastiness, and I like that hot bitterness on the tail end. But it's it's too thin, I think. Which you can pretty much expect from most Sam Adams beers that have been out a while. They didn't really start to catch up to the beer world until like 2014, 2015, I think. 2014 or 2013 maybe they started. Because I think that's when they introduced their very first IPA. Was 2013. When IPAs were already a big craze like 3 years earlier. We're starting to become a big craze 3 years earlier. The biggest independent brewer on the planet could not make one until 3 years into the craze. And even today, they don't do a lot of IPAs. They have their main one, and that's about it. Well, and then they have their New England style IPA. Those are really it. They might have an Imperial IPA. I don't really pay attention to the Sam Adams section when I go to the store, to be honest. But you already know I will get this again because I'm gonna get that pack again. I might drink out of it. I don't know. Because $15 for just for 2 bottles of beer is steep. You can do it once every year. That's why they need to bring Old Fizzywig out. And 6-packs, I can just buy the fuck out of that. And Chocolate Bach was great when Chocolate Bach first came out that first year. That had a very rich chocolate flavor, and I loved it. But I'm gonna go 3.25 on this one. So, until next time, Prost.